All right, y'all, back at you for episode number 43 of the Planting Pirates. This is where we go around and show you where we planted all the free plants we got in our Plant Pirates episode number 43. If you check that out, I'll put a link below, but if you check that out, you'll see where we got all the plants we're about to show you for free. So, and we're gonna start right here. I didn't mean to start right here, but right in the back here was probably the find of the day, at least for Annalisa. This giant air plant right here. You said this is the vesticulata, maybe?
Yeah, this is the Tillandsia vesticulata, okay. I believe. I don't know. These plants are kind of tough to...
You can see this one already flowered, so our hope here is that we're going to get some pups to shoot up off of it.
Haven't seen any yet.
Yeah, but you can see I kind of got a tree of Bromeliads going here. She ripped that one out of its spot, but I'm trying to get a nice collection of Bromeliads going in this tree here.
And this is a cool little one too.
Yeah, that was just here, right?
This gets like pink or red flowers on it, I believe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now, one thing we have here, guys, that we got to get rid of is this Arrowhead Vine right here. That's what it's called, right? The Arrowhead Vine.
Yeah, Arrowhead Vine.
And you can see it's got flowers on it right now, and this is terribly invasive. It's real bad. It's no joke.
We have it.
We've been fighting it for years.
Popping it out of the ground.
I mean,
but it's pretty. I mean, look, it's got a pretty flower. And
it is pretty, but look, I mean, it pops up just everywhere, and like no matter how much we fight it, it just. I mean, look, here it is right here.
I just think, you know,
everywhere.
It was covering this whole area.
Yeah.
So it's going to take some time.
Yeah.
But it's okay. It's not hard to pull up. At least there's no spikes on it or anything.
So we'll move over here. I just noticed a little baby papaya right here.
No, that's this is the Chaya.
Oh, Chaya. It is Chaya.
Because we have some
that's right.
Here, remember?
Yeah.
And then I guess some roots stayed in the ground.
Nice.
And did you add this?
Yeah, so I was moving over to here. You guys, if you remember our Plant Pirates episode, we got probably like 200 cuttings of tea plant. Literally, we got a whole trash can full of it. And so I won't be able to point out where I put it all because I put it everywhere. There's so many cuttings. It was just, I don't even remember where I put it all. But
we gave some to the neighbors.
These are some of the cuttings. Yes, we also pawned some off on the neighbors too. So
they're great.
But these are some of the cuttings. This is your classic Hawaiian red sister tea plant, the one you'll get at your big box nursery or whatever. But then we also got another variety along with it. You can see that they're similar, but this one's almost all fuchsia.
This one's like burgundy with the fuchsia border around the leaf.
It's beautiful. We actually might have gotten a third variety if I can find it when we walk around. We'll see, but we definitely got two varieties. You can see some more tea plants right up there. I planted those this week. And then I'll show you guys, let's go this way because there's more stuff over here. I have a tea plant tip for everybody out there. I'll show them in just a minute. So I know before we walk down in that direction, we got this paddle plant right here. And this one is super easy to root from cuttings.
Or you can just like pop the little ones off and stick them in this.
We actually already have this, but it was such a nice little specimen that we grabbed it up. So.
Oh, nice! You added some tea plant to my pot.
I did. I
needed that.
I added some tea plant to your pot over here, and I have the pots pulled out away from the house, guys, because we thought it was going to rain, and so I was hoping they could catch some rainwater, but it didn't rain. We live in like a desert here in Central Florida, so. But I added some here.
Here's some paddle plant that I propagated just from little pieces about 3 weeks ago. So they would have died by now had they not. All
right, we got to go back over here though because we skipped over some stuff.
Okay.
We put a couple things in pots because I just didn't know. I didn't have a place for them yet. If you guys remember, we got these 3 little false agaves right here. And so I just stuck them in pots because I don't have a place for them yet.
They get pretty big.
They do, and they need. Well, I mean, they like full sun, but they'll grow in the shade too. But I just didn't have a spot for them right now.
Yeah, and we've got 3 or 4 growing
we
already.
Do, yeah, we do,
yeah. I'm not sure how many of those.
Yeah, those might be gifts.
They're just real. I love them. They're beautiful, but they're.
In fact, there's one right there along the driveway.
Yep.
And then I got another one in here, a baby one. I got several of them. So we might give these away as gifts. I don't know.
They're beautiful plants.
Yeah. And we have we got this Candelabra Cactus right here this week, and you can see we got a cutting of another Candelabra Cactus probably months ago on Plant Pirates and just stuck it in this pot, and it did fine. So I just added this piece to it because, again, I don't really know what I'm going to do with this one yet.
Yeah,
so,
and cactuses are so cool in pots.
Yeah, they are. This one obviously needs a bigger pot now.
Yeah. I actually would like to have a lot of the cactuses brought into our pool area. Maybe put in some prettier pots.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they'd look cool over there.
For sure. All right, let's.
Did we plan anything else?
No, I think we need to go walk around to the backyard now because everything is in the side and backyard. The rest of the stuff.
This is a pineapple I got from a landscape debris pile yesterday. Not even on landscape pickup day. So
I tossed it there to catch some sprinkler water. That's not where we're gonna put it. But
it's.
You always got to be on the lookout, right?
Yep. Because even if it's not curbside pickup day, around us anyways, some people put big piles out that they have to call to get picked up.
Right,
so
right.
You got those every day.
Right. All right, here's my tea plant tip for everybody. You can see I have these red sister tea plants planted alongside both sides of our pathway here going into the house, and they're getting tall and a little leggy. So what I did was, you can see I took some of our new cuttings and put them in down there because it probably coming up here in a week or two, I'm gonna top these and put those right in the ground too. But at least when I top these, I'll have some fresh cuttings that have taken, so we always have a vibrant looking plant. Because when we top them and put them in the ground, they are gonna lose some leaves and not look as pretty. So I'm hoping I can get these new cuttings established, so then when I top these, we have these already established, and it still looks pretty by the front door.
It'll make them, when you top them, they bush out, and they're a lot thicker and healthier. So sometimes our cuttings aren't bushy because we get them as cuttings, so then we kind of have to do a little revitalization.
So that's our tea plant tip of the day for everybody. We actually have a lot of tea plants. We collect tea plants, we propagate them all the time, and I'm actually going to do a pretty in-depth video about it coming up here in a little bit, because we have a lot of success with it. It's just so easy to do, and I would encourage everyone to give it a try, because I mean we have just scored so many varieties of tea plants from cuttings. So. All right, I know I got more stuff back here. We started this bed this year, and I've been popping bromeliads in here, and I know that we got these bromeliads this week right here. And they don't look super great, but they'll shoot off pups for us, and we'll get new ones. You looking for the bird's nest in there?
Yeah.
We got
no eggs yet.
No eggs. What is it? A
Cardinal?
Cardinal. Yeah. Is the mama in there?
No.
Let's see if you guys can see the nest in here.
Perfect little nest.
Yeah, it is right there.
I'm wondering what it used to build its nest. I'm guessing little pieces of coconut fiber.
Maybe. Yeah. Oh no, that looks like a lot of live oak stuff too.
You think?
Yeah. Little teeny live oak branches and stuff.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
They're cleaning up our yard.
Yeah, they are. Good. Well, I have a big pile back here they need to clean up.
We got a flush of blooms coming out on this one. That looks like it's gonna be. Can I just pick the flower?
Yeah.
Or is this yellow?
It's yellow.
Okay.
I know it is. We planted that. We got that on a Plant Pirates episode 2 weeks ago. That Plumeria. So we come this way, and I know that I planted some more bromeliads over here. I planted these bromeliads right here. And then we planted some tea plants from cuttings right here a couple weeks ago. You can see the cuttings in here. They don't look great, but they're starting to take. So I kind of fluffed it up with some more cuttings here, just to make this look a little prettier. You checking for passion fruit?
Yeah, this one's looking good.
Yeah.
I mean, we must have 100
Yeah,
fruits
we have.
up in this
Yeah,
tree.
it's hard to see, guys, but there's a ton of passion fruit up here. Tons that you can see. There's like 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. Yeah, we're still getting
Going on
flowers.
like a month
Look at this
now.
one right here. Look at that.
Oh my gosh, that
big
was
as my hand.
huge. Hold on, get a close up of the flower.
And they got to see. Hold on, look at this vine too. This is just like, I mean, it's like that's a mammoth vine right there.
Here's a flower.
You got a flower? Yeah, purple passion flower.
So it's called a passion flower because of like Passion of the Christ, or it has a biblical meaning.
Here's another flower.
If you read about it.
Cool. you can see, guys, what we did here. The plan was to grow it on this fence here, kind of not only to get fruit, but to, you know, as a decorative plant on the fence.
And make it easy to pick so we didn't have to.
Yeah.
But even though you don't pick it.
Yeah. Yeah, you wait for them to fall when they're ripe. But you can see here, it jumped the fence after about a year. It jumped the fence and went up into these cabbage palms, and it just...
It couldn't be happier.
Yeah, it doesn't even care about the fence anymore. Look at all the fruit on it.
Oh, I know.
There's tons of fruit on it.
That's awesome.
All right, well, we didn't get that on Plant Pirates, so
no.
Let's move on. Let's see. I think the last thing we have is this. I got a Plumeria over here. Here's a Plumeria we planted from a cutting last year. This one right here, this big Plumeria right here was a cutting this size last year. So you can see it grows pretty fast. When it's in full sun, and you can see we've also mulched, and it gets fed because we have a fruit tree and a banana here, so we feed them. So, but the last thing we have here is this Plumeria. Oh, and look, it put out a flower for us. How pretty.
Oh, it's a pretty one. That's not just the fuchsia, that's a special one.
Yeah, look at that. That's gorgeous with some orange and yellow in the middle.
Yeah. We need to clean up this area and put a little mulch here, guys.
Yeah, guys, this white bird of paradise right here.
Orange bird of paradise.
I mean, the orange bird of paradise was taking up this whole space. And I took my chainsaw to it. It was the only thing I could do to trim it. And I've cleared out some here.
And look at the Coontie. Already coming back. See, this was huge. Yeah. And then this bird of paradise kind of whacked it back. And I really want to get more Coonties going because the Atala butterflies are so beautiful.
Yeah, for sure.
I really enjoy them. So that's beautiful.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, all right. Well, we did pretty good this week on Plant Pirates.
Yeah, we did fantastic. And I love having stuff to give the neighbors, too.
I guess you can also see, if you see our 3-board fence down here, you can see several cuttings of red tea plant. I put some red sister tea plant down there, and I think over here, you can't see it. We can walk down here. I did the, I don't know if you remember, but we got the Marginata, the Dracaena.
Yep.
We got 2 cuttings of that, so I put that down here.
Well, we should have put, I saw you haven't put all the tea plant in yet. You should put them around.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna admit to that on camera, guys, but there's still cuttings of tea plant that I haven't planted. There's so much tea plant that, but you can see we got this Dracaena here too. This is a beautiful one too.
Yeah.
Just the colors on it are just beautiful. So.
And I think it'll stay those colors here in the shade.
In the shade, yeah. That's why I put it here. Yeah, that's why I put it here.
Or not the shade. They really need like dappled, like understory type light.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they'll stand full sun, but it'll get bleached.
The tea plants just love this spot, and not much does because the water table's so low right here, being close to the river.
Yeah. The water table's so high.
Oh, so high.
Yeah. You can see the rivers right there where we're standing, probably only 3 feet above the water table where we're standing, maybe 4 if we're lucky. I know our house up there is like 8, but we're not very high above the water table here. So
our house isn't on a big mound of dirt.
No, it's not. All right, y'all. Well, that's it. I actually I went through and watched the episode right before this to make sure I got them all, and I'm pretty sure that's it. The only other one I can think of is the Xerographica. We got a Xerographica, and it was like rotten. I mean, we picked it up again. We put it down after that. We shot the video and we picked it up to look at it, and it fell apart.
The middle came out, which is a super bummer because that was the prettier of the 2.
It was.
I love Xerographica, but it's all right. I like the other one too, and sometimes stuff you pick up is a dud.
It's the reason why it's out on the curb.
But it's free, so you might as well give it a chance, right?
Yeah, all right, y'all. Well, we're gonna end the video here under our giant mulberry tree. It's just finishing up fruiting for the year. So.
Look at the trampoline.
Yeah, and the trampoline, oh my gosh, yeah. All right, y'all. Well, if you have any questions or comments about any of the plants we showed you here today, just post down below. Until next time, everybody out there, take care.